Welcome back, guys. This evening you join us out on a stealth camp. We are up in Hereford. It's just gone 11 o'clock now and we've taken a few hours to get up here, so I'm not going to show you outside the van currently. Got a bit of food on the go, bit of a pasta mix, so that's quite nice. We're going to sit down and eat that in a minute. Like I say, I'll show you outside in the morning, so we'll pick this back up then. Good evening, guys. So didn't manage to get to the camera this morning, work kind of got in the way. However, we are at Green Spider. We're going to go and check out a bit of climbing here. Oh, that's nice and bright. So we've got a bit of bouldering we're going to be doing and a little bit of rope work. So let's get inside. And that's our time in Green Spider finished. We did have a good climb. We got joined by a couple of friends, so I didn't really film a great deal in there because I wasn't too comfortable about being on film, which is totally fine. Following on from last night's video where I said we'll pick it back up after food, but that kind of didn't happen. It's just starting to cook. We're going to have chicken and rice this evening, I think, with chicken and rice with beans. That's nice and wholesome food to eat after climbing. Then tomorrow, so we're going to stay here tonight, and tomorrow we're heading further off into Wales, and we're going to go and see some more friends. I can honestly say this is really quiet. I can hear a little bit of road noise in the distance over here somewhere, but it's like, okay, we are in kind of an industrial estate, but we're not really that far from the countryside, as they say, and yeah, it's all right. It's quiet, and that's the dinner ready. Looking good as ever. Time to tuck in. Good morning, guys. So we're up and bright and ready to go. We're just going to head off further into Wales now. We had a really good night's sleep. Really quiet, no one disturbed us, nothing at all. If you are in the area, come on down and have a climb, and you can obviously just stay the night in the car park. Right, let's hit the road. Coming to Wales is nothing if not eventful. We've got a bit of a hold up in the road. So we've just got to wait for it to clear.
We've got pheasants in the road who don't want to move out of the way. They were just quite happy to walk down the road.
They're worse than the cows in Scotland.
They're worse than the sheep in Scotland. There we go. We're out of that bit.
So we just stopped for a little bit of lunch in Tregaron. It's a very quaint little place. Quite small, but just passing through. Now it's on to Neuadd.
We are in Wales. Hills, sheep, pheasants, motorbike accident, and more hills, and more sheep, and more people. And we've got a view of the sea now. So we're now heading down towards something that I've wanted to do for a long, long time. Let's go see some dolphins. We tried it in Norway. Didn't work because they weren't there. There was no whales there, so we're trying it now. Cardigan Bay. Let's see if you work.
We're finally on the last little stint down to Cardigan Bay. Took us a lot longer to get over than we had hoped, so we're kind of rushing a little bit to get down. We've got to get down to the a port to meet the boat, to hopefully go out, and all going well, we're going to make it. We'll walk back up this in a bit. I've still got to go down there still. Right, get a stomp on. Now we're getting down into the town itself. Nice little shark. A little bit busier. Houses are quite nice down here. Head on down to the bay. We've made it round to the harbour. Got a bit of time to spare, thankfully. We've got a little bit of a beach here. Very nice. Got to head down here a bit further, just round on the front end of the jetty over there is where we get the boat in a minute. We've got to be down there 10 minutes before it arrives, and now the time is 1:45. It's at 20 past, so we've got about 25 minutes, but in fairness, I'm going to take this time to chill out and relax. Okay, so we've got some really brave people. Some of the researchers, they're out on the paddle. I'm not sure if we're going to pick this up on the GoPro, but
They look tiny.
they paddled out there looking for dolphins, apparently, or such like. Is dolphins looking for you out there?
Dolphins, yeah.
They are looking for dolphins. You're going to notice a slight difference in audio. I've had to take the DJI mics off. We're going on the boat. Don't want to get them wet. Unfortunately, I forgot the side door, so I'm just going to sit with the media mod.
There's our boat coming in for this lot to get off and then for us to get on.
And that's us. We've set off out to see if we can find some dolphins. So we get a lovely little bit of swell going on, just rocking us about a little bit. We're heading out to that little buoy over there, which is where the pots are. You must remember that the microphone is not 360. There we go, we're just heading out to one of the lobster pots. We'll see what they can pull out for us to have a look at.
This pot isn't actually one of ours, but it's one that we heard from our boss who was going looking at various pots earlier that lots of sharks were in. Sharks are not a target species, so we're going to release these guys, but you guys can meet them first. Yeah, she does have teeth. So you can see the teeth up here, well, in there. Now these animals are predators. What a twist. I'm going to let you go very, very soon. But you can, if you want to, give her a stroke on her back.
If you go one way and then go the other way.
Just gently go back the other way. If you haven't be able to get oxygen, so then they might die. Or at least they'd be very lethargic. And if they were very woozy when they went back into the sea, something like a seal or a bigger fish might.
Little sweetie one.
Or so she's not an open water shark. She's a.
Oh, there's a crab in there. There's a crab.
Yeah, there are some crabs.
How do they even get in with the fish?
I will show you in a second. Does anyone else want to stroke the shark? Yeah? You guys want to come? Do you want to just let these guys past? Just so they can
Try and
stroke the
push
shark.
it open a little bit. So that's her sets of jaws then.
Most crabs.
These are like her nose and her tongue to taste and smell then, those little antennae. These big ones. Just like detect what everything is. You see the eyes? Their eyes are on little stalks as well, so they can suck their eyes in if they want to. So he's trying to put up a little fight now.
She's like, I'm going to get your finger.
What colour is that one?
Well, maybe it was fate when you walked in the door. I could have sworn I've seen your face before. So glad that you said hours have passed me by the night. We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to hold all those little moments.
Hopefully the video footage has caught the fact that we saw some dolphins down here at Cardigan Bay. Let's just hope that, you know, maybe when you come down you can see them.
So that officially is mission complete. We managed to finally see the dolphins. Don't forget, obviously we did have our trip up to Norway. If you haven't seen that, I'll put a link up in the top right hand corner so you can go and check that out. But that's it done. We managed to finally see dolphins. Right, well that's the first part of the hill done. That's definitely a steep one. Now, if you do come down here, there's a car park just here. We were going to use this car park. Keep forgetting about turning the microphone around or the camera around. Right, hang on, we'll cross over quick. So, let's have a look. You should be able to use this one. There is parking for camper vans, etc. further up. Now, we did try to work it out on Google Maps about the parking, but couldn't really figure it out. So let's go and look at the meter. Right, so looking at the thing. £9.90 for 24 hours. That's not too bad. We were in the campsite a bit further up because we couldn't figure out how much it was going to cost. It's costing us £35 for the night, including electric. We didn't necessarily want electric, but we're on a hard standing, so we've got it. However, we have just noticed, despite it being 24 hours, £9.90, no overnight camping. So you can't even stay here. So you can leave your vehicle, you just can't be in it. That's an awkward one. Right, well, we further up there. Maybe there's some area further up in the other car park where you can park. Let's have a look. So these vehicles would appear that they're parked, but can't tell if anyone's staying in them or if they're just parked. We're a little bit further up the hill. There's nothing around it that says you can stay there, so I'm going to take it that in theory you can't. If you are venturing over to Cardigan Bay, I would highly recommend staying here. It's pronounced Neuadd or Hall, you know, it's pronounced in English. So this is the campsite. We're just down over there. There's about 100 pitches here. Very, very clean. We've got the toilet block just here with showers and everything in. And again, super, super clean. Really impressed. It cost us, well, it's £30 to stay here without electric, £35 with. For some reason I chose to take the electric pitch, I don't know why. We don't need electric, we haven't plugged in, we haven't needed it. But, as I say, very clean site. The gentleman named Peter who runs the site, really, really nice guy. He's been around and seen us this morning. There we go, we've got sort of hard standing pitches. It goes all the way up. And you can't quite see it because of the bush, but Cardigan Bay, it's just on the other side of that hedge. Just down the way a little bit. What I'll do, I will include a link to their website as well as hopefully a pin drop I'll be able to do for Google so you can find this place. If you are coming down here, I'd highly recommend staying here. There is some parking around, but there doesn't seem to be anywhere to wild camp. And for 30 quid, can't complain. And that brings our time in Wales to a close. Been a very successful trip. We finally got to see some dolphins, unlike our Norwegian trip where we didn't manage to see the whales. However, if you want to check out the rest of that trip, check it out up here. If you want to check out more of our van build videos, check it out down here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Any other questions or comments, please put them below. See you in the next video.